Okay, on this one, it looks really scary because you have a bunch of words and then you have two number lines. The number lines I find confuse my students. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to forget about the number lines and I'm going to make them myself. So this is pretty much what the question is asking. The number lines underneath is just them actually doing this and this. So x is less than or equal to 5. So I'm going to put that in red. Okay? So x is less than or equal to 5 means that I'm going to put a closed dot here because it equals 5. That's what this line means, remember? And it's less than. So actually, let's do this. Let's take this and put it down so I can actually see what's really going on. So we have this stuff right here. That is less than or equal to 5. Now, we have green. So x is less than -2, but it's not equal to, it's just strictly greater than, sorry. So that's going to look like this. Now, these are the two questions. Number one, A intersect B. So this means intersect. It means that it's pretty much and. So where is it green and red? So if you think about that conjunction, and means it has to be both. So it's going to be from here to here. And that is going to be our intersection. So that is green and red. So that's our answer. There's two ways to write that answer. So A is going to be -2 to 5. Now this is interval notation. So if you notice I put a parenthesis here, that means it's open here. That means we don't include -2, but we're going to go to 5, but we are going to include 5. That is interval notation. Now, I don't care if you do interval notation or set notation, but you got to do one or the other, and you got to do it correct. Set notation means you're going to have the set of all x's such that now x is going to be between these two numbers. So I'm going to go -2 less than x less than or equal to 5. Now, notice how when I wrote this, that x is in between. Now this is only good for and statements. If an or statement, you actually have to separate them because x is no longer in between. Alright, so that was that first part. So when we do the second part, let's make it purple. So the second part is going to be what is green or red. So this is red, which means this works. So or means it can be green or red or both. So all this works because that's red. Now when we get to here, it's green and red, which means it also works because or means it can be one or the other or both. And then over here it's green, so we're good here too. So that's actually our answer. So for B, we're going to have well, if you look at how much got shaded, it's the entire number line. So our answer is all real numbers. And in fact, I'm going to put that over here since that is set notation, and I'll keep them underneath each other. And for interval notation, it is going to be from -infinity to infinity. And that would be your interval notation.